Maddie's Grillin' Show. This is Race Talk Live. Interviews with area racers, previews, and recaps of local racing events, and an update on the NASCAR Cup Series. This is Race Talk Live from Maddie's Grillin' Show on 95.5 The Rock.
Well, welcome to another edition of Race Talk Live with Bobby Potts and Bill Gritt, live from Maddie's Grillin' Show, 1944 North 9th Street, right here in beautiful downtown Salina, Kansas. I get it right?
You got it right.
Whew. That was all from guesswork.
Do I sound kind of funny?
You're fine. Here.
Ooh, okay.
Is that better now?
There, that's
Just give
that
me a
might
minute.
be better.
Don't panic.
Okay.
Mr. I'm not ready, sitting there
hope,
chatting away and not paying any attention.
I
What's
know.
going on?
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a good 4th of July.
Wow, what a weekend, right?
It was. I mean, a lot of. Well, I should say half of the weekend we got some racing in.
Yeah. What happened Saturday?
Saturday. What Saturday? The storm went through?
That storm went through and did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see the white caps on the front stretch at Thunderhill?
Oh, no. No, I didn't. I seen all the water, but...
Look at that picture. There's white caps. You could have floated a yacht there.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, they must have got pounded.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So, yeah, they ended up canceling. Wichita canceled. Concordia, that's right. Concordia had their big mod light show going on there. They got canceled. Yeah.
That was the 1,000 to win show.
Yeah.
Didn't get that one in either.
Nope. But they got a big one coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, they do.
We're going to talk about that here in a little bit.
Yeah, we will.
You want to do some results?
Sure. Give me Salina.
Here you go.
I'll do Salina.
Okay. You know all them people?
Yeah. Friday, July 5th, we'll do Hobby Stocks. Cody Williams, Dennis Berry, Tony Slothair, Tathan Burkhart, Taylor Nuss gets the win. Any info?
Just that he's been running really good at Concordia, so I knew he was going to be fast.
Time. It's all about seat time. I
He
don't
come
care
down.
where it is.
He come down from the Beatrice area. Is that where he was from?
Up north.
Up north, yeah.
Figured these
Good.
guys might know him.
Good
He
to
doesn't
see him
drive
there.
a midget, so they don't know. Sport Mods. Matthew Crowell, Shea Simino, Jesse Levine. Jesse's not here yet tonight. Maybe he's coming. Hope so. Luke Stahlbauer in second. Dakota Sproul gets the win. Dakota goes to the back, takes another $500.
Yeah.
And wins it.
That was pretty awesome.
So on top of his winnings, he got another $500.
He made as much as the modifieds did.
He did. Mod Lights. You know, and I show up to the racetrack here, okay, and just as I show up, I'm running a bit behind.
Okay.
It's my lifestyle these days.
Okay.
Just to see Bam Ayers go tumbling.
Oh, boy. He took a tumble.
Didn't he, though?
He did.
But whatever he did, they put that thing back together and had it out for the feature. That's a lot of work.
Yep. It wasn't very pretty on the outside, but they got her back running again anyway.
It's just aluminum, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
That's right. It's race cars.
Just
There we
sheet
go.
metal.
Trying to get that fixed. So Mod Lights went like this. David Rafferty, John Freeman, Zach Forrester, Mike Kennedy, and Dylan Rafferty gets the win.
Boy, he was like on a rail.
Sorry, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this one backwards, and you know why I'm doing this.
I think he won like by a half a lap or so.
Yeah, he was sailing.
Man, he checked out on him.
So
you're going to do what?
We're going to do this one a little backwards.
Backwards.
Yep. We're going to do modifieds next.
Stand on your head? Okay.
Okay, no. Josh Vogt shows up, runs
Yep.
fifth.
That was good to see Josh again.
Yeah, it was. Corey LeGrune, Danny Morrison, Stephen Byers Jr., Clay Money gets the win there.
Yep. The money man.
The money man.
Took home $1,000.
So, stock cars go like this. Devin Tipsford, Ricky Slothour, Colton Miller, Matt Sherman, and then, of course, Ryan Gritt.
He finished.
I got questions.
Well, I got Ryan. That was a crazy race.
Why?
Ryan finished first, but he didn't win.
You are going to have to explain that to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Trace Ayers had checked out on him. He was going to lap the field.
No.
No, what?
Yeah, that's right. Chase Ayers checked out.
He did.
But if you can't get to the checker flag, you don't win.
No, that's what I told him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's those high-dollar motors he's building, and he's built cheap one. It'll last longer. I told him that. I told Trace that. Those cheater motors never live.
Cheater.
That's what I told him.
Okay.
Trace is having some tough luck this year.
He has. He's had some terrible.
He's broke
transmissions. Yeah.
He's broke
motors.
engines. I know where there's a 383 sitting he can run, but he don't want it. It's not a cheater.
383.
Well, yeah. You just got to run the baby carb.
Yeah. Is anybody doing any good with that?
A couple of them, like at Mayetta.
Well, duh. You just hold it to the floor there.
So Ryan told the crowd this, and here's the backstory.
Okay.
You know, he tagged the wall last week.
Yeah.
And we fixed it front to back. I mean, we went front to back. But we missed one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Broken gearbox.
Oh.
But it wasn't broken externally. It was broken internally.
Okay.
Couldn't tell till he got it on the track.
How'd that work out?
Well, because the car would go like this, and then it'd go black left, and it'd go right, go left. So he didn't care for it.
It was kind of going wherever it wanted to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we bought a gear at an auction, right? It was in the trailer.
Yeah.
We'll put it on, and no power steering because it was a gear that we bought at auction.
All right.
So he was questioning. He drew the number one. You know, and I got to tell Tommy because I know he's listening somewhere. I hate draw redraw. I hate it. I do.
Oh, and he drew the pole.
Guess what Ryan drew?
He drew the pole.
One.
Yep.
So, yeah. So he's talking to us, and he's like, I'm going to go to the back. Why? Because I ain't got power steering. Why? What if I wreck it in front of everybody?
He's a big boy. He can wheel that thing with no power steering.
Slid back to about fourth one time, and I was like, well, maybe that's all he's got. But, yeah, you're right. Trace had everybody covered. It was one of those races where that big old hog that Trace had was going.
That whole race was like an attrition deal. I mean, I know Troy Burkhart got knocked out.
He didn't get knocked. Did you see what he did?
Well, I did, and that was his own fault.
And he's mad, and I don't want him to be any more madder at me, but you get out of your race car on the racetrack, you need to go home.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, Troy. Yeah. I like you. We get along fine, but don't do that.
He got DQ'd for going backwards down pit road or something, or he cut across
pit road. Tommy should be sending you a text here, any message in any minute. Because
we probably will get one, but yeah.
He can explain that.
I mean, the rules have been like that forever. He knew better than to do that.
He had a flat. Let's talk about this for a minute. He had a flat left front tire. Okay. Yep. You've raced without a left front tire, and you can race with a flat left front tire unless you can't control your car.
Right.
And I think he ran into a couple other cars. I'm sure Troy's listening, and he'll probably be mad at me.
He did.
No. But I mean, you know, so maybe he got charged for a couple cautions, and they were done.
And that's what kind of got me too. Is he had a fast car?
He did.
He just got too impatient. He didn't.
It's a 20-lap race. You can't win it on lap one.
He didn't need to drive in there like that, and I mean, spun the 401k car out.
Yeah.
And
took that kid clear out.
Yeah. But anyway.
What causes that? Just over-aggressiveness?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. You just got to have patience.
It's a 20-lap race. You can't win it on lap one.
That's right.
You got to, and like your buddy Trace, you got to be there at the checkers.
Exactly.
But you know, it was close at the end. If you see those pictures, that 55S Sherman was right there with Ryan.
It was once they got to going.
They went.
That race lasted like 45 minutes, I think. But
it was 2 hours for me.
But once they got to going, them top three put on a heck of a show.
Wasn't that a whale of a show towards the end?
You
know? Okay, granted, it's my kid. But no, he fought them off, slid back to third, and then fought his way back up.
Yeah.
He likes that.
It was a good run.
You know, anyhow, it was good racing. And again, so Tommy, all right. So your redraw worked to our advantage this time. I'll admit when I make a mistake.
I got to give a shout out to all this Line Speedway crew that I know Tommy spends a lot of hours out there, but the track for the last 3 or 4 weeks has been in really, really good shape. I don't know what he did different, but I hope he keeps it up because he's doing a good job. Been nice and smooth and racy, so.
Well, I did get a text.
Okay.
Somebody's streaming tonight, listening. Tell Bob I'm sorry I couldn't be there. He invited me over for milk and cookies. So I don't know who you invited over for milk and cookies. Just invite them over here for drinks and dinner is what you're supposed to be doing.
I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, so we got that one in, and then you got 81 Speedway stuff here in NASCAR. Which one you want to do?
Do NASCAR, and then I'll
You want me to do NASCAR?
Yep, go ahead.
Let's see who NASCAR screwed out of a win this week now. Xfinity Series, we'll do that.
Well, a third place got.
I ain't going to say this name right. Stephen Light, Austin Cedric, Christopher Bell, Justin Haley, and Ross Chastain. And you got a text over there.
No,
already.
that's a different deal.
That's a different deal.
That's on the go-kart.
Somebody paying your bill?
No, that's on a. Well, yeah. No, the go-karts.
Somebody's waiting outside for Bill Grid.
Go-karts are
That's
coming
all right.
up. Go-karts are coming up Saturday.
Go-karts coming up Saturday?
Stacy's wanting to know who can help.
I was just hoping that somebody was going to text you and pay their bill to you.
He did.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
God.
Monster Energy Cup Series. Ryan Newman, Ty Dillon, Jimmy Johnson, William Byron, and who's this? Justin Haley. Where'd he come from?
Well, the third place car should have been A.J. Allmendinger.
Yeah?
They was
Oh, yeah,
the
DQ.
top three were all teammates. For some reason, AJ's car was different from the rest. I don't know why.
How does that work like that?
I don't know. But, yeah, I guess it was Melanie was just showing me the news on that because I knew I watched it, and he finished third, and then I seen Christopher Bell in there, and what happened to Allmendinger? But they put that deal together right at the last minute, and so it was a thrown together team and stuff, and I guess something about what's the word? Melanie, what's the word?
Arrow?
No. Something in the carburetor. Dang it, what's that word? It's real simple.
Disqualification.
Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think what is wrong. Gosh.
What?
Give me that
rules,
sheet.
Rules infraction? What
It was a rules infraction. I'll think of it here in a minute.
How does all the other teammates sail through, but this one doesn't fit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody
didn't.
grabbed the wrong
It
part.
doesn't fit.
Discrepancy, she said.
Discrepancy, she said. I'm listening.
There you go. Vacuum on the intake or the carburetor.
Oh, I got a headache.
Was not right. What a simple word. I couldn't think of it for nothing. God. Hey, let's carry on with the next one.
Yeah, let's do.
Okay. 81 Speedway raced on Wednesday night.
They did. Did you go down there?
I did.
Did you have a good time?
Show. It did. Yep. In the Sooner Limited Modifieds, kind of B mods, they call them, from down south, showed up there. Don Reed ended up fourth. Brandon Gritz, Matthew Crawwell, Todd Decker, and Jeffrey Camp picked up the win in that. In the NCRA Mod Lights, Kenny Sweet, Ed Griggs, Ryan Ayers, Dustin Forsberg, Zach Forster picked up the win all the way from California, Bakersfield, California, I believe he was from. He made a little bit of a tow. In the NCRA Modifieds, Bryce Schneep, Tanner Mullins, Dan Powers, Brian Franz, Tyler Davis got the win there. And in the late models, Dusty Leonard, Travis Justin, Delbert Smith, Daniel Smith. I thought Daniel was going to get a run on Chris there. They had a late caution with like 2 to go, but I think Chris just had it like on cruise control. And but yeah, he checked out on him. Chris Kratzer picked up the win there.
Cool.
That's all I got on results. Rest of it got rained out.
Yep. So what's it looking for this weekend?
Well, we're back to Salina on Friday night for a regular point show.
5 classes Friday night.
I believe so.
93 degrees for the high Friday right now. Sunny, partly cloudy, no chance of rain.
Okay.
As Denny Clovis used to say, possible chance of snow.
Possibly. Okay. Then we got Thunder Hill, regular point show there, right?
Gonna move
We
their
missed out
they're gonna move their
Tom.
fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna move it to Saturday night.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They had to ask for permission, but they got it moved.
You know what? We're
What?
not done with results.
What
We
do you
still
got?
got time?
Yeah, you got 2 minutes.
We was on Belleville High Banks Thursday on 4th of July. How did
Yeah.
I forget that?
Well, you
And-
went.
I know it was there, but I forgot. I didn't read all this. But anyway, the Sooner Limited Sport Mod, Sooner Limited.
Late models.
No, they're
Sport
called
mods?
Limited Sport Mods. Sooner Limited Sport Mods. were
Okay,
there.
that's right. That's right.
First
that's right,
time
you're
ever
right. Yeah.
on the big track on the Belleville High Banks. Kyle Weens in fourth. Ryan Pleater. That's about it. Preston. Holy cow! How do you say that name?
You want me to do this for you?
Yeah. Brian Davison finished second. Todd Decker ended up picking up the win.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
In the sprint cars. You do it.
Why me? Is it bad?
No, I can't read it.
That's Jake Bubik.
I know he picked up the win there.
Okay. Oh, I see why.
What's that
Tyler
last name?
Drake. We're just going to go that way. Zach Blurton, Jake Martins, and Ty Williams. And I probably got that wrong, but I did it.
Okay.
Super Modifieds. Super Modifieds. Mod Lights is what we call them. John Freeman, Zach Forster, Ryan Ayers, Ed Griggs. Look at this, Dustin Forsberg.
Yep, good run for Dustin.
Okay. And then you got the late models, right?
Yeah.
You did?
No, I didn't.
Russ
You're
McCartney,
you're
Delbert
doing
Smith, Travis Johnson, Corey Dumpert, and Dusty Leonard gets the win.
Dusty was fast.
Was he fast?
He was really fast. Yeah. Those guys, they're just kind of running around there like wide open
Oh, yeah. It just goes.
and never lift.
Uh-huh.
And whoever's got their car freed up and turning and
Yeah, Ted Martin used to tell me when we were first started up there years ago, I think I went up there with a 503 gear. He says that every once in a while you got to get out of the throttle just a little bit to let it breathe. But other than that, it's just there.
just wide open.
Ugh.
That's the way they were going.
Yep. So, there you go. Put together a great show tonight. Of course, 10 years, Bob. Hard to believe. Hard to really believe and get a grasp on this.
I know it. 10
How
years.
things changed. Moved the location. It's at Concordia this year. It's a
Done.
Chad McDaniel Memorial Race. Trish
Trish.
is here, and Nate's here. They left Garrett at home. I'm not sure that may be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll find out more.
Yeah. Probably a good thing. He's probably home listening, though.
You think? So, it's the Chad McDaniel Memorial Race tomorrow night up
Yep.
in Concordia. You going?
I believe I'm going to go.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
We'll go through the stuff here in a little bit on
Sure.
when
We got a lot to
when
go
and
on, and a
where
lot to
and
go
what
over,
time
and a
and-
lot to chat about. So, more from Race Talk Live after this timeout. And welcome back to Race Talk Live. Bill Britt and Bobby Potts with you. Bob's put together another fantastic show tonight.
What are you reading?
Well, I got a text.
What are you reading?
This is from our flagman,
Tim?
Tim.
Yeah, he wanted to be here.
He
He
did.
ended up being got shipped out of town.
Yes, he did.
Couldn't make it.
But he said that Burkhart wasn't inviting him over for milk and cookies.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
it was you. I was
Okay.
like, Bob, get it right.
Yeah, no, I didn't think I was involved, but yeah, I wondered what he was having.
There was quite the conversation under the flag stand. It went on for a while. They
Yeah.
pulled the wrecker up there to the front of his car. We
Yeah.
probably ought to leave it alone and let the track handle that one. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But I mean,
He knew.
I understand the passion. I understand the adrenaline rush. I don't know that I like the idea of get out under the flag stand, taking your helmet
No.
off and yelling at the flagman and everybody else to where they have to pull the wrecker in front of your car.
Yeah. No, that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes things happen that you just don't like, you know? I know. I'm working on that. Getting better at it every day. Who do you got here?
Hey,
What?
we got Nate Labarge. Crew chief.
You have to, okay, guys, this isn't first, you have to turn that on and then pick it up. There you go.
Crew chief of Chad McDaniel's back in the day, and his wife, Trish. Thanks for making it over, you guys.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
You know, this is the 10th annual. Chad's been gone 10 years. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, times went fast, it seems like.
I still know where I was when I heard. I just don't get it. Anyhow, yeah, made a switch this year to Concordia. What do you think?
Huh? Hope it works out good. Pretty excited about bringing it back to Concordia, or I guess having it there for the first time, but, that was Chad's hometown, and raced a lot there. And
Did Chad race Concordia a lot?
He did.
Yeah.
He raced there a lot with his.
never with a midget, but
yeah,
in the
750.
750.
The
Yeah.
750, sure.
Okay.
He hot lapped there several times with
Yeah.
the midget.
That's where we usually shook the car
That's where you
down.
play
Oh, yeah?
late at night, no lights on. Let's go check it out.
I thought that's just what they said they were doing, but I guess you really were then.
You guys started the street outlaw stuff in the middle of the night. I get it.
They're the ones that got the neighbors called quite a few times in Concordia, I'm pretty sure.
You know, they're trying. They've put on a lot of races this summer so far. They're trying to kind of get that place going. It's kind of neat to see.
Yeah. I haven't made it to a race there yet. Was going to go Saturday night, but we just had too much rain. And,
Yeah.
and the track. Terry called me Saturday and said they was going to cancel the races, and I thought, gosh, I wouldn't think that track would be that bad. So I went out there Sunday afternoon, and it was still terrible.
Still wet, huh?
Did get Terry on it Sunday evening, and then worked on it last night for quite a while because I kind of wanted to get it sealed over so we got another inch of rain last night.
Oh boy.
And
So you're helping with the track too?
oh, just a little bit. Terry's doing most of it. Terry and TJ.
I talked to Kurt and Tony Johnston today at noon. I saw them, and they said they watched the Sport Mods. Was that last weekend? They ran there?
Yeah.
I think it was the Sport Mod. And they said it was a really good show. Because I was worried about the size, how it was going to be, and they said the Sport Mods put on a really good show.
They
so
did. No,
I
I think
glad to hear
midgets-
that.
I think they're going to put on a good show there.
You think so?
I think it's
I
going to
hope
be.
they have the
pretty
room.
neat.
How many cars you
Yeah,
think?
that's what
For
we're gonna-
pits?
That's
Yeah,
what I
how
was going
many-
to talk
We
to
got
Nate
that
about.
whole
Yeah.
field to the south. It's all open
Yeah,
now.
the Fair Board
Okay.
purchased that entire south of it. So other than the rodeo going on, which isn't till Friday.
I'm hoping we only have to pit 10% of the cars in a regular pit area.
What do you think for cars? Just rough guess.
I don't know. Haven't really heard. I'm hoping 25 of each.
That'll be good. That's a good car
I know
count.
we've got. There'll be some really good micro drivers there too.
Always before, was it Fairbury that always scheduled a race at the same time?
Yeah.
Is there any other shows? What
They're
have we got
running
going
Red
on?
Dirt Raceway tonight at Meeker, Oklahoma,
Okay.
and then they'll come to Concordia High Banks tomorrow night. Thursday night they'll have a day off.
Okay.
I think Cody Brewer's doing a meet and greet and maybe a big shrimp boil or something at Fairbury
yeah?
Thursday night, and then they race Fairbury Friday, Saturday, and then go to Sweet Springs, Missouri Sunday night.
So it'll be.
So there's kind of a swing
tour.
through here,
Yes.
the way they put it together.
Yep.
And
This will
USAC
be-
sanction, of course.
This will be the only USAC sanctioned show in the state of Kansas this year
Really.
Why is that so hard to get a USAC sanctioned show here?
because we're not in Indiana or Illinois.
Fair enough. I get it.
I don't know. Just that's their home base, and I mean they go further east of there, but really not much further west. I know they have the USAC West deal out in California, but just kind of the way the geographical thing works out.
I hope this works at Concordia. I think it will. I think it'll
Yep.
be good.
You always bring your buddy Garrett along.
Yeah, where is he?
Is he going to have a car? Is he going to race?
No.
No. Okay.
No, not
All
going
right.
to race. I mean, he'll
Okay.
be there, but he's not going to race. And
Sure.
When was the last time he raced?
Garrett?
Yeah. In this race.
Oh gosh,
He didn't race
it's
last
been
year?
at least 4 years, I think.
Has it been
3 or 4
Has it been
years.
that long?
Yeah.
Really.
I don't think he raced last year or the year before. Maybe the year before that.
Huh. Okay. Slept through that one.
Okay, well, I know for sure this will be the second year.
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
So what's he been doing? Has he been racing at all?
No, just working, I think, most of the time.
Okay.
What?
Are you coming?
Can't.
Is Bobby coming?
We're
Yes.
coming. Yep, we're all coming.
Yeah.
You've been to the race at Concordia this year, haven't you?
I've been to a couple.
Couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill's been
Dude.
up
Ryan took the stock car up there a couple times.
Yeah.
Once. Didn't do too bad. Spun it out. And then I was going to get a hot lap it. Truck broke down.
And what's that got to do with Hollap and the race car?
Couldn't get the race car there.
Oh, that's getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, a different night.
I got you.
Yeah, different night.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like I say, the car was already there if he was already there.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good midget track.
I think it will be. I do. I think it'd be fun. I think it's a little more banked than Beloit.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you ought to try the Pace truck again.
Pace car.
Yeah.
Pace car.
It's banked.
We
You'll have
actually
more
we
fun.
got the 750s going, so we thought about putting Nate in that and letting him run the 750 around there, see what happens.
I'm
Come on, big
retired.
guy. It'd be fun.
You know this is going to get brought up
Oh,
every
yeah,
time
every
you
year.
come.
Every year. He did a really
10
good job
years.
in it.
Yeah.
Well,
They wanted to put Trevor in it, and I said no.
No.
Nope. Because that's what happens. You get in a car one time, and then you feel that power, and then you're hooked.
And then
That's what happened
That's
to
all
Chad.
it
So
takes.
It's in your blood.
it's in your blood already, I think. And then they wanted Trevor in it, and I said, no. Let's just not.
Anything special planned?
No, not really, other than it being the 10th annual and a new location, of course.
Not hard to find either. We can tell them that now. We'll tell them again before the end for
Right.
people listening. It's
Right.
at the fairgrounds.
It's at the Cloud County Fairgrounds.
Just
The Cloud County Fair actually is going on right now, so it started
Oh, yeah?
tonight, so it's going to be a fair race. As usual, we'll have the best of the best midget drivers.
who do you expect? Of course,
Oh.
Brewer's going to be there. Who else?
I don't know if Brewer even run a car though.
You don't think so?
No, because he owns the track at Meeker, so he's putting that race on, and then he puts the races on at Fairbury. So
Oh,
it's
so he's going to be busy.
He's going to be busy boy.
promoting 3 tracks in 4 days, so
Okay.
or 3 races. I know all Clausen's cars will be there. I know Brady Bacon's coming. I did see today that Zeb Wise is coming, the young shoe for Clausen's. I haven't really got word of anybody, any huge names other than, outside of full-time midget rides, but the best of the best will be there.
Be a good show.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it.
You've kind of been out of the racing deal. Do you still keep up with the guys on who's doing what?
Oh, yeah. I have
Nice.
USAC for a friend on Facebook,
Do you?
so
Okay.
I follow everything.
Well, that's good. That's good.
They still chat with you?
Oh, yeah. And, when we decided to make the move, what was it, probably 3 months ago now, 3-4 months ago, I've been talking with Levi Jones with USAC ever since, and so we keep a pretty close relationship.
Was it a hard decision to make the move, or not so much?
No, pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's home.
kind of had to be done.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, got to take another quick break. More from Race Talk Live after this timeout. And welcome back. Maddie's Grill and Chill. Yeah, there. How many years you been doing this with me?
Oh, no. How many? It's been a long time.
I know. Been a lot of fun.
It has been. I like doing
Keeps you off the street on Tuesday nights.
it. Well, and not only that, we always end up with a good place to eat supper. So
Might as well eat dinner, right? I thought I was going to eat tonight. I think I still might. I don't know.
we're going to
Are you? What are you going to have?
that smothered chicken that I had last week.
Well, after
was
our conversation last week, I'm thinking either that smothered chicken or that chicken fried steak, because I know.
It's either one.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I got to do that smothered chicken with broccoli and a baked potato again. Got that?
Okay.
My order's in.
There we go. All right.
But 2 weeks ago I had ribeye, and that was a pretty good steak.
Was it?
Yep. So, everybody's
I
listening. You
think-
can come on down.
Yeah, come on down, join us for dinner. Might even buy you a beer. You never know. Or favorite adult beverage. Uh-oh, you got a text message. Who's that from?
Oh,
Can't say.
yeah, my daughter Jess, she's listening.
Oh,
She's down in Derby doing some work training, and
training.
she told me to tell Nate hi.
She just Snapchatted me.
Okay.
Look out, Nate.
Oh boy. So, go over the show tomorrow night. What are we going to see?
USAC National Midgets, 600 non-wing open class. Hot lap 7 o'clock. Race is 7:30. do want to thank Terry and TJ for working with us on this deal, and also the Cloud County Fairgrounds. Come up, be a good show.
That's what I was going to bring that up. Is it, Belleville High Banks for years, anytime they put, of course they had the big midget nationals there.
Right.
That town kind of like goes upside down when the midgets show up. Is Concordia, I mean, are they helping out a lot with this deal, trying to get people into town?
Yeah, they're doing some, they're helping out with sponsorships and advertising. Personally, I really don't think the town knows what it's going to do for them yet. As far as motel rooms,
right?
Yeah, convenience stores. I even think the fair board might be a little surprised of what's going to happen, how many fans are going to be there, and races get over there enough. They're going to go attend the fair. I
do know one thing. The new Taco Grande better hire some extra help on that night, because they're going to be busy.
Guilty.
Yeah.
We drove by.
How does Concordia get a Taco Grande and Salina can't? That's what I want to know. Right, Beck?
We drove by, and I looked over my right shoulder and saw the Taco Grande, and somebody else in the truck said tacos, and Ryan swung right around into the parking lot. Walking in, he goes, "You okay? You got yours?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good."
How many times?
One, if not two, of the girls that opened it, I think, worked there all through high school, I think.
Really?
So, I mean, they had some background. I think that's what.
So how many times a week you go there?
I haven't been there very much. I did eat there last night. I left the track, stopped by there, got me a couple of tacos for the ride home.
More than two.
No,
don't fib.
2 tacos.
And
just
what
two?
else?
It was just Monday. Today's Taco Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
It's rough because it's right on his way home and my way home, so it's rough on the way out of town with kids. They want to. That's where they want to go.
Tacos.
I always said that would be the perfect spot to put a convenience store too.
It would.
So years ago, it was a Taco Grande.
It
right?
was.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
It
That's
was.
what you said. Yeah.
In fact, Chad spent a lot of time there.
Did he really? It's right across the street from the body shop, sort of.
Yep.
Pretty
Yep,
close.
it is.
You know what? You ought to get over there and tell them they need to cater food over to the
They should.
fairgrounds. Yeah.
Hey.
Hopefully we got the concession stand covered. Be plenty of beer in the beer garden.
Think?
At the 4-H kids, they have a lot of good food there. They always have. They have specials every day, but I'm not sure what Friday, what the week is. Wednesday's special, I don't know, something. But 4-H food stand has something every night too.
What's all about all the help? I know you've probably been over there working. Garrett's probably been over there working. What's who all is helping out with the thing?
Randy Hake and Garrett, of course, been helping a lot. Brandon Blocklinger.
Brandon's been
helping?
Cool.
With United Rentals, he's actually bringing, actually just called me on the way here. He brought up 4 generator lights because the south pitting area has no lighting.
Light, right?
We're going to run generator lights down there.
Garrett put a picture on Facebook. He put the timing loop in.
Yep.
Is it in?
Last Sunday, yep. It's ready to go. Yep.
Did you help
just
with
never
that?
had a transponder loop there, and it's not much to put. No, I did not help on that. I couldn't make it. I was in the field still. But it'll make it nice for the transponders, to be able to run them again.
Right.
I think we got everything in line.
Quarter mile? What is it, really?
Quarter mile.
Okay, and compare it to Beloit for the people listening. Beloit smaller, bigger, what?
We was talking about that on the way down. I think Concordia's a little smaller, but got way more banking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should make a little more interesting midget race.
Yeah.
Faster with the banking.
Tell you after tomorrow night.
I was going to say.
Better races.
I guarantee it will set fast time in a midget there tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I know Kurt did say today at noon that the sport mods were running 3 wide, which I was really glad to hear. I didn't get to watch them. But,
I mean, Bobby's been there. 1 and 2's, it's a tighter corner than
they had
3 and
4.
Yeah. And the sport mod show a couple weeks ago when we were there, the kid that ended up winning started last. So You can pass on it. Yeah.
Ryan Peltier probably.
Yep. So you can't pass on it. They do all right. It's going to be exciting.
You know, smaller tracks tend to. This isn't midget. We talked about this last time. Kind of stock cars, sport mods, kind of got to use the chrome horn just a tad. Just a little.
But you know,
Right?
I don't think the midgets will be.
No touch. It's just no touch racing.
you learn when you run a midget that if you touch, you're usually going over somewhere.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Them fenders make a big difference on a lot of cars.
Okay, so it's no touch.
Well, I'm not saying they're
Slide
not going
Jump
to touch.
City.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
You hope so?
I hope so.
Okay.
You know, even when I was helping Chad for years, we always talked. I'd much rather watch a race on a quarter-mile track than a 3/8 or a half with a midget.
Why is that?
Just a lot
More
more
action.
racier.
Oh,
Really?
Now, you know, we were in Belleville. I will say McCool Junction for a bigger track was probably our favorite big track. It's just so fast up there, but it wasn't as racy. You know, they start getting spread out, and usually the race is determined by midway point unless
Right.
something happens. But
I only get the opportunity to watch the midgets twice a year, going to the Chili Bowl, and now they've added the midgets to the St. Louis.
yeah,
Get to watch the midgets
I
twice
haven't been
a
to
year
St.
there.
Louis deal, but I think
It's,
it's 19 years straight I've
it's
been to the
pretty
Chili
cool.
Bowl.
Yep. That's always a good time in the winter.
I will say
Going
with
to
our
the Chili
track,
Bowl.
like some of the best built that. John Thurston and Lynn Anderson,
Oh, really?
Chad, they were the ones that built this up the way it is today. Like all the banking, and we had more clay before, but those are the guys that they designed it, they built it the way it is today. And there's
Right.
been a lot of changes over the years, but they're the ones that put all that in.
How long ago was that? Uh-oh, put
I
you
was
on
trying
the
to
spot
think of that
there,
last
didn't I?
night. It's
I'd say 15 years.
I think it's had to have been over 20.
Really?
Okay, it was over 20 years.
I graduated high school 20 years ago this year, so
Were you just a pup hanging out there when they did it?
I was there. At
it
the
was right
time.
around then.
We
We'll say between 15 and 25
Yeah.
to cover all bases.
15 to 25.
We spent a lot of time, you know.
know.
We had Dan Cook. He
I could have
came
said between
out.
10 and 30.
I'd take those
Oh,
odds.
shoot.
Jeez, that's a spread, Nate.
They put a lot of money and a lot of time in it, just as individuals. I mean, I remember the endless nights out there,
Really? Just putting it together?
putting in the guardrail, putting in that fence, because there was never the fence up high. That was never there.
It's kind of unique because you can pit on the backstretch and stand right there. It's pretty cool.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
You know?
right.
And so let's clarify this. Turns 1 and 2 are different than 3 and 4.
Yes.
1 and 2 are 1 and 2 tighter
Yes.
than 3 and 4?
You could. I guess if you
So
could, it's almost a triangle shape.
I was going to say
In a
D
way.
It's
shape.
it's pretty tight down on that
Yeah.
one end. Yep.
I mean, as far as if you took the corners out, the track would almost would make a triangle, don't you think?
Probably.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Probably.
Close to it.
Yeah.
There's a little difference.
Yep.
And you guys, Concordia's like a mecca for this Jayhawker series, Jayhawk series.
Jayhusker.
Jayhusker. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. It's the day.
And they're not actually running J Huskers at Concordia this year.
I wonder why not. Can't say. I won't put you on the spot.
Oops. Oh my God.
It's okay.
I would ask the same thing.
Well, yeah. It's a talk show. Let's find out.
Darn it.
You know, in the end,
somebody somewhere's
if
listening.
Terry and TJ wouldn't have opened this track back up this year and started having races and gave me an option, the Chad McDaniel Memorial Race probably would have ended at the 9th annual.
Really.
No kidding.
So
We're glad
they
to.
stepped up. And
Yeah.
That's
When
good.
I
That's
first
awesome.
contacted Terry, he was excited, and then I've talked to multiple members on the fair board multiple times, and got everybody on board finally, and
Are they ready for this tomorrow night?
I hope so.
I was talking.
There's a lot of buzz around Concordia.
Yeah.
I
That's
hope.
good.
I hope you get 50 cars. I mean, 25 in each class. I hope they fill the motels, and I hope they fill the convenience stores, and I hope Taco Grande runs out of tacos before you get there.
Nuh-uh.
I hope the stands are full and people are having to stand
Yeah.
and complaining that they didn't have a place to sit.
Right. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
And I
Yeah,
hope
they've
it
been-
continues in the 15 years or better.
The few races that they've had, they've kind of been struggling on getting fans, but I think the
Right.
the talk and all the I think
And
this is
the
going to
weather. I
generate.
mean, any
Let's-
racetrack that hasn't struggled this year with
The
with
weather?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Poor Thunder Hills had more rainouts than they've had races.
and it's
Yep.
the first year, and you know, I know what it's like to try to promote a race, put something together.
And let's be honest, the Chad race is going to be a Wednesday night, which is not a terrible night. But I think Sunday racing programs are tough to make happen. I mean, guys are tired. It's hot. I mean, we're in the middle of the season right
99% of them got to go back to work
now.
Monday.
Monday.
Right.
It's probably an hour drive from there, no matter which
Right.
direction you
But
go.
they've only had one Sunday show, haven't they?
I don't know,
One or
we-
two.
they've
I mean,
had a
most of
couple.
them's been on a Saturday night.
Trish says two.
There's at least two that I
I
know.
think it two. Yeah.
Mostly it's been Sundays, but yeah, and it's tough.
And I don't have it in front of me, but I think they did reschedule that 1,000 Win Mod Show. I'm wanting to say August 2nd or 3rd,
I
but
see they did reschedule.
it's sometime
yeah.
first part of August.
Yeah.
Tim, I know you're listening. Send us a text. When's that show rescheduled, and we'll get that out too.
Yep.
So,
I think actually Terry, are they coming down next week?
Terry.
And TJ with the Concordia High Banks? Or they're coming down to watch, or they're coming. They told me they'd be here next week, so
I don't know.
something.
should have had him.
Yeah.
You're in charge.
Okay. Yep.
It's all on you. Well, listen, it's about that time, and again, we are doing the prelude to the Chad McDaniel 10th Annual Memorial Race tomorrow at Concordia. We'll give you directions here in a minute when we come back. More from Race Talk Live after this timeout.
Right here at Maddie's.
Maddie's. All right, final segment tonight, the Chad McDaniel Memorial Race. 10 years since we've lost Chad in a horrific accident up in Knoxville.
And I was going to say in Knoxville. I couldn't remember, but yeah, Knoxville
we
was the
don't-
place.
Don't need to. We've got Trish here with us, and of course Nate. And Nate was with him. I don't know. We need to go down that road.
No, let's not.
Yeah,
I got a better question.
certainly.
Nate, for those of people listening that don't really know about a midget, kind of tell us they're, as far as they're all aluminum, 4-cylinder, how many cubic inch?
God, Bobby, I've been out of this thing 10 years now.
Sorry.
I believe they're 166 cubic inch.
Okay.
I believe the car and driver has to weigh 900.
Okay.
How much horsepower in 900 pounds?
Depends on who you ask.
Cheater motor.
I don't know. I know them Toyotas, of course, Ashlinger, all of them, but I bet they're over 450 now.
Is the Toyota the motor to have now?
Seems like it,
Are
yeah.
they the ones going good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do want to thank our sponsors every year. We have the guys that's been on board 10 years. I mean, if we had the race in California, they'd send us a $500 check. Kurt's Auto Body, Liquor Outlet, LeClaire Seeds, I think After 5 Sports Bar and Grill. I know I'm going to forget some of them, but and we do a lap sponsor
Right,
every
I
year
see.
for the
We didn't
race.
get in on that this year. We've
It's
always been
full.
in on it.
You missed the boat.
It's full. I seen. I was
It
gonna
filled up fast.
I was gonna call you the other day and have you put our name in.
Yeah,
and
we've
you said
always
it's
done
full.
one
We've had 2 guys cancel in the last 12 hours, and
on lap sponsors.
yeah, there's been people in line, so we call them and they want it right away.
Back on. Oh,
So,
Oh, good.
of course, the fans. Got to thank the fans. It's been, I know for sure there's been probably 50% of them's been there every year since day one. So, I do know we'll pick up some new ones this year too.
I'm sure you will.
I'm sure being in Concordia, you'll get some new fans.
Yeah.
It's not that far of a drive. Doggone it. It's not that far of a drive over to Beloit. But I think being home and I think being in Concordia, you'll pick up some fans.
Right. Well, you have a beer garden, you still have to drive home.
Sure.
He keeps bringing up the beer
The
garden.
beer garden. Seatbelt tickets, folks. Seatbelt.
Yes, seatbelt tickets.
Give them directions to get to the track. Just as basic. I would say you run up 81 to
6th
Highway
Street.
9, 6th Street.
Yep.
Isn't that 9 Highway too?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Go right.
Yep.
And
If you're going north.
That'd be east.
That is east if you're going north.
Okay, look. Go north to go to Concordia, go to Highway 9. On Highway 9, you go east. You take it from there.
Go east to
Jeez.
past Taco Grande, of course,
Uh-huh.
and then go to Industrial Road. Go back south, 1/8 of a mile,
Yeah.
and we changed it up a little. We was gonna pit all the rigs, have them come in the south gate and drive through a field to get to the south pits, but we're now bringing them down. We're gonna turn in the north gate, go all the way down the main road, and go straight into the pits. And then we'll bring them around the track and pit them on the south side.
Okay.
We will have banners up.
Yep, there'll be banners up tomorrow morning telling
Directions.
with arrows which way to turn.
Who's putting them out?
Trish volunteered on the way down, so I gave her the job.
All right.
Yeah, that's my job.
There we
I hope
go.
they stay up all day.
There will be 10th annual T-shirts for sale at the USAC trailer.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
How much we selling those for? Do you know?
$25.
$25.
What color are they this year? Do you know?
I do not yet.
Sorry.
They're gonna surprise us.
Okay.
We asked
It-
for a
Oh,
surprise.
They've never done.
We said 10th annual surprise us.
$25 to get in the stands. Kids 12 and under free. Pit pass is $30.
Okay.
Okay. What time?
Hot lap 7, racing 7:30. We had to work around we wanted to do hot lap 6:30, racing 7, but we had to work around the fair schedule a little bit. I think they have a 4-H
Yep.
show going on. And
Didn't wanna scare the animals.
That ends
Yeah,
at 7.
that's
so,
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Might turn into a rodeo more than a race.
I was going to say, I could imagine a horse running across the racetrack at some point in time. Somebody catch it. We were there racing, and a horse come out of the field over there.
Really?
Yes, I'm not lying. Somebody was on it.
Okay, somebody was on it. Okay.
Anything I'm missing?
I think you've said it all. We do appreciate all the fans and the towns, the small towns that have supported us. I mean, anybody that sponsored anything, even the lap sponsors and
Really?
anybody that's helped us make this possible, we really, really appreciate. I know the kids and I look forward to this, and it's something that's a great tribute to Chad and something he loved and was very, very dear to his heart. So we appreciate everything that everyone's done for this.
Yes.
You know, when we started this deal in the beginning, and Trish knows this, we did it for one person. As we continue it on, we still do it for that one person, but we do it for 3 more as well. And, you know, I know Trevor looks up to this race every year and gets excited for it, and that makes it worthwhile in the end.
Sure does.
And of course, I want them to keep doing it because he enjoys watching the races, and I don't want him to get in a race car.
Okay, Mom. Okay.
We
So
appreciate
we talked
it.
about this.
Yeah, we did.
Does he want to, or is there just no desire?
I don't know. He's got 4-wheelers. He's got a dirt bike. Now he's riding a motorcycle. I mean, I think that's good. He should be
You
fine.
think that's good. What does he
I mean,
think?
he's got guns. What does any other boy want, right? He's got everything
A
he
race
needs.
car.
He doesn't need a race car. His motorcycle goes really fast. And as long as he's wearing his helmet, I'm okay with that.
So is it like a motocross type?
It is,
motor
yeah. It's
cycle? Okay.
it's a racing dirt bike. It's like a 250.
Okay.
His uncle built it with a little too much for me, but I'll go with it.
So Nate, what if Trevor came to you and he said, Uncle Nate, I want a race car.
Oh boy.
We
would
probably
you
have
do?
one together before too long.
Here's the worst thing about it. The last day when they were in Knoxville together, Garrett and Nathan and Chad, I still have the tape when he got interviewed. He said he wanted to slow down and kind of quit racing because he wanted to spend more time getting Trevor into a race car. That was his last.
That was his last
Those are
interview.
really the last words I heard. I mean, if I listened to it on tape,
Yeah.
that's what he said. He wanted to spend more time with his family, and
I don't know if you knew it or not yet, but I think Trevor was going to be in a 600 restrictor the next year.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. No one told me a lot of this stuff.
Do you happen to know where there's one of those at?
You know, I didn't even know how much a race car really cost until after the fact.
Well, that's the way most wives are.
I knew how much half of it was, but that obviously wasn't the
How-
full price.
How old is Trevor?
Trevor's 19.
19.
19.
Oh, yeah. He's ready.
Oh, he's ready. He's riding a motorcycle. He's good. That's enough for me.
He's going to be getting past his prime years before long.
Oh.
I sat in one of those midgets once, and this kid is way too tall to sit in a midget.
Oh, no.
Not going to work.
No, there's 6'6" drivers driving those things.
Yeah,
Tough call.
there is. Dave Darland's pretty tall.
Dave
Yeah.
Darland is tall. I just
There he
hear,
is, isn't he?
I hear you get into
Well, what
one
about
time.
your daughter? What about if she decided she wanted to do this?
No.
No.
She might.
That
No.
was a quick answer.
No. She's busy.
She's busy.
She's busy.
Doing.
She does a lot of sports.
Does she?
Taylor does about every sport. She's a baller. She does every sport she can do, and she's
no
very
interest at all in race cars?
No, not at all. But she does like the motorcycles and the four-wheelers and the,
Oh, yeah.
and that's good.
Come on, Nate.
We're
Help me out
done.
here.
I was just going to say, Trevor was going to come with me tonight, but he's working late at the body shop, so trying to get stuff done for tomorrow so he can enjoy
Yes.
tomorrow night.
Yep.
Okay.
Listen, race fans, if you're listening to us, get out and support this race. Chad McDaniel's the 10th annual. Dear friend, a great guy. When I think of him, I remember that smile.
He did have a
Those
contagious
dimples.
smile.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. He had a contagious
When we-
smile for sure.
First time I met him was when we did the interview with him.
And he
up
was
at Belleville.
tall.
Tall.
When we did the interview with him up at Belleville.
Yep.
Yep. During the Midget Nationals. That's pretty
Super,
awesome.
super kind guy. And when somebody made him really, really angry at the Chili Bowl one year, I couldn't believe it because Chad never really got angry.
It was
Went
Sammy.
off on-
It was Sammy Swindell.
did.
He definitely was.
I was trying to not say that.
Oh, wow.
Had enough of that, didn't he?
The
Yeah,
guy
we
reached
had a
into
few
his
words.
car and actually tried to punch him, when he had his
Really?
Yeah, he
helmet
got
on.
in Chad's cockpit, and
Sammy did himself?
Yeah.
Really?
Sammy
I
did.
grabbed him by the back of the race suit and told him to get out of my driver's face.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's won the Chili Bowl since, and I just don't understand why, because he's just not a nice person.
When I turned around, there was like 30 people running my way, and I'm thinking, we're kind of nobody down here, and you got Sammy Swindell. But all 30 of them was wondering why I let him go and didn't hit him. And I thought they was against me.
It was all
Yep.
on your side, huh?
I got to hear about that for a long time.
He always
Did
smiled
you-
except for
did-
that.
did-
Because
you
I think
didn't-
Sammy
did you-
actually won the race that year, and my phone was blowing up with texts saying he'd look
Shoulda
good in
hit it.
Victory Lane with a black eye.
That's a true story.
Gosh. Oh, boy.
It's unfortunate. Midget racing hasn't really taken off around here. Like you said earlier, we're not in Indiana, and I don't know why that is. And guys have tried. The Power I Series, I think, kind of tried, and just couldn't get enough shows around here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it's just fan base. Back east, they grew up around. I mean, I'm not, nothing against stock cars, late models, modifieds. I watch them all, but you get east of here very far, and they're kind of a fill-in show,
Yeah.
for midgets and sprint
It's
cars.
midgets and sprint cars, yeah.
It's just kind of backwards, I guess. Like I said, it's all geographical, but
Yeah,
just a long ways out here from where they're headquartered too.
sure. This should be a very good show tomorrow night.
I think
We
it'll be
are-
an excellent show.
We are winding down.
Yes.
Once again, you want to go over some of the sponsors real quick and what time all this starts? And
Kurt's Repair.
Kurt's Repair, I was going to say he was going to be the first one.
Yeah,
been in
he's
there
been a big
forever.
sponsor every year, and I mean, most of the time, Tony is calling me wanting to know when I want to check before I ever contact those
Really?
guys. So
That's
they've
cool.
been big every
That's
year.
cool.
Liquor Outlet's been on board every year.
Gun
I guess
service.
Dunn's Service, LeClaire Seeds, Trish Bags. Yeah, who are they all?
Oh, you're reading off your shirt.
Yeah,
There's
you
too
do it.
many.
You do it for
I
mine.
should have brought a list.
You're not a rookie here, son.
But, like I said, we'll have the best of the best drivers. Christopher Bell, the guys that's won it before that are running NASCAR today. And I can guarantee you there'll be 2 or 3 drivers racing tomorrow night that'll be in NASCAR in a few years. like I said again, haul up 7 o'clock, racing 7:30.
Do you think these guys will be accessible for autographs after the show?
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they like coming to the dirt stuff because it's kind of laid back and
Yeah.
they
And I'm
have
not
a
saying
little fun.
I don't know that Christopher's going to be there tomorrow night. I'd sure like to see him, but you know, I don't. Where's NASCAR this weekend?
Not sure where they're headed.
I can't remember.
Again, geographically, we're in kind of in the wrong area to make a quick
Yeah.
flight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Trish, thanks for making the trip down.
Thanks for having us.
Nate, good
Thank
luck
you.
tomorrow night, you
Thank
two.
you, guys.
Really. I
Yep.
want this to be successful. We want this to be successful. I think the whole racing community wants this to be successful. So,
Yeah, I think
good luck.
the city of Concordia is behind it. Fair Board, Terry and TJ at the Concordia High Banks, and I think we'll have a good show.
Good.
Let's make the Concordia race. Let's make it stick there.
Yeah.
Yep, I think it'll be an
I think it'd
awesome
be good.
show.
We do appreciate all the fans and sponsors, and our small town, I think, is going to make it successful. It's going to be a great show and a good time for everybody.
Yep.
All right.
So-
Final thoughts, Bobby?
Nope. See you in Concordia tomorrow night.
Now, what do I do every time when I sign out? I say something wrong. So let's try and get it
do?
right. Yeah. Well, first of all, visit your local dirt track. First things first, go
Yeah.
tomorrow night to Concordia. Get
Yeah.
up there. Go see this show.
That's right.
Okay? Friday night, Salina Speedway. Saturday, Thunder Hill.
Thunder
Support
Hill.
your local dirt track racing.
Got the RPM Speedway is racing this weekend. Also got some stuff going on there Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, yeah. The rescheduled
Yep.
show, the 1,000 to Win Mod Lights, is August
3rd. That's right.
Okay. Tim's
That's coming
listening.
up.
Sent
Yep.
that to us.
Got that.
Where are you going Saturday?
Saturday. Going Thunder Hill.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Yep.
Don't
Enjoy-
forget to call me.
Enjoy.
Oh. Go ahead.
No, I didn't hear it.
What'd you say? Okay, Garrett and Nate for putting all this work together for this Chad McDaniel
Yeah,
race
because I know
every
it's
year.
a ton
Can
of
you
work,
imagine?
especially Nate being a farmer. I know this is you got to be swamped this time of year.
Yeah.
So just to add another thing onto it is, yeah, you do an awesome job. So good job.
You've been listening to Race Talk Live on 95.5 KVOB. A big thanks to Jared Bass running the board back at the studio for us tonight. And Maddie's Grill and Chill. Join us every Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, right here, Race Talk Live. For Bobby Potts, our guest tonight, Trish McDaniel, Nathan Labarge. Thank you so much. We'll see you here next Tuesday.